Buena Lago is one of the fastest growing communities in St. Cloud as far as new construction. According to DR Horton, who is building it out, they say that it is their fastest selling community currently. This is as of June 15th, 2023. And so I went out this morning and got a nice drone shot here. I've got some footage I'll show you as usual and some boots on the ground video footage driving through so you can see the current state of that community. But behind me, in a few minutes, I'm going to put up a map, and I want to highlight just kind of like what's around that area so that you can become familiar with it. Let me go over a few things before we do that. There is a resort-style pool and cabana going in the community. It's really nice. You'll see in the video that there's like a picture of it. Also, there's a playground. There's a covered gazebo. Multiple park spaces within this community. Stainless steel appliances. All the homes are gonna have home smart technology. It's gonna be connected that way. All concrete block construction. Oversized lake view home sites are available. You know those are always an upcharge. Everything's an upcharge with new construction. And proximity to Lake Nona, this is something you hear time and time again. St. Cloud is that spillover. We have the spillover effect. People that don't want to pay the taxes for Orange County, they don't want to pay the prices of the homes in Lake Nona, they're coming over to the St. Cloud side. And it's not a bad thing, you know. The St. Cloud has a lot of nice things going for it. And so, let me show you here. You'll see it in the video. Here where this roundabout is a green space, like a rectangle. That's where that pool and cabana is going to go in. Here are the two model homes. I'm pretty sure I'll link it above. These two homes I have model tours already from previous videos, so you can check those out on my channel. And let's get to the map, all right? Currently, there are supposedly 25 available homes in this community. They're available so that you don't have to wait 8 months for construction. What's on the website is not always up to date. I was just told by a rep this morning that some of those may be under contract already. So if you want the latest information, reach out to me below and let me know that you're looking and that you would like me to keep you informed and that I can represent you as your realtor in these scenarios. So let me know how I can be of assistance to you. There's six floor plans, I believe, that are going in here. 4 are single-family home floor plans, and 2 are townhome floor plans. There's lots of townhomes you'll see in the video. So all of this information I'd love to get to you. Please reach out to me and let me know what you need. So here's this map of St. Cloud south of East Lake Toho, which is at the top. The major roadway, I always refer to this because if you're trying to get into Orlando, Florida Mall, Millennium Mall, where they have Cheesecake Factory and all of these wonderful restaurants. If you're trying to get to I-4, your best bet oftentimes is to take this turnpike and run it up. And so proximity to the turnpike is very important. When we talk about proximity to Lake Nona, this is Buena Lago, all right? Right at the red dot. Turnpike entrance is right around here. You'll see my drive-through video. You'll see how much time it actually takes without traffic. That is key, without traffic. But then I'll have to do in a future video how this feels driving right up Hickory Tree, which eventually converts, let me stretch over here. This converts into Narcoossee up here, right at the 192. 192 is another main road that crosses this way, east-west. And as you run up Narcoossee, so Hickory Tree turns into Narcoossee, where you see Papa San's Vietnamese cuisine. My wife and I love that, by the way. It's a newer restaurant in the area. And so that road is Narcoossee Road, and that will run you right up to Lake Nona. You'll also run into 417 and the 528 eventually. But this is the location of Buena Lago. Buena Lago, you've got Publix. You'll see it in my video, Winn-Dixie here. You also could run it up. There's a Publix and a Winn-Dixie right where it says Ashton. That's the intersection of Hickory Tree or Narcoossee Road. And 192, you've got shopping out that way. Those are your main two grocery outlets. Walmart, Super Walmart is out here. There is where Nolte Road is, it's highlighted. Walmart Neighborhood Marketplace is right there. So this is kind of your grocery shopping, the main places you're going to be going out to. So that kind of gives you what is in proximity. I would say, give or take with traffic, 5 to 10 minutes to get to grocery shopping here, or there. So let me say, before we get into the video, it sounds like a shameless plug, but guys, I'm a realtor, and I have been in a non-realtor's shoes before as a consumer, and I have walked into these new home communities. They're beautiful. You walk in there on a Sunday afternoon after church, or on a Saturday afternoon after soccer practice with your kids, and remember, their salespeople are there to represent their product. So if you walk into a DR Horton community or a KB Homes or whatever it is, remember those salespeople are representing only that brand. So when you walk in, at times it can feel pressure packed. They'll try to get you to sign a form so that they can get in contact with you and have your information. Guys, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to be that buffer for you. It sounds like a sales pitch, guys, but really in reality, it's helping you to navigate this and have a buffer and have a knowledgeable person on your side that can guide you not just to one community, but to all the potential communities that you have available at your disposal so that you can make a wise and informed decision. And that's part of the reason for this channel, is to inform you. But let me give you this. I've been offering this now recently, is a special 25% gift to you, my YouTube fan base, as a thank you. And you can use this towards paying closing costs. You can use it toward upgrades in a new construction community. You can use it to buy down your rates. This is my gift to you, and you're rarely going to ever see this, if at all, from another realtor. So I'm giving 25% of my commissions as you allow me to help you on your journey and represent you. So before you walk into these communities, as beautiful as they are, reach out to me, shoot me a text, send me an email, send a Calendly link invite, schedule a time so that we can chat and so that we can work together to find your needs and help meet that, all right? I'll help you get knowledgeable on all of this kind of stuff so that you feel the most comfortable when you make that decision. Let's follow this video, and we'll catch you on the end. So today's drive, we are starting off at a similar point that we did last time, and we are on Old Canoe Creek Road. We have already been, I guess you can add on maybe 4 minutes from the turnpike going south, and we are going to cross over this light. We've seen this before. The Dollar Tree on the left, Marco's Pizza, Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts. There's a dentistry here on the left, a Winn-Dixie on the left. Wendy's is on the right, Publix, Subway. We've got a Anytime Fitness to the right, Walgreens and 7-Eleven on either side. And here's a land marker. This is a water tower. We've got 2 of those here in St. Cloud. So as we cross over Canoe Creek, this is another Canoe Creek. So we're currently on Old Canoe Creek. This is Canoe Creek Road, and they kind of curve. This one curves into the other, but before they curve, they almost run parallel if you look on a map. And they both head toward 192. So if I made a left here, it would take me back toward 192, or if I U-turned and went back toward the turnpike, we would also end up at 192 near the Walmart. There's a big super Walmart. But as we cross Canoe Creek, this now turns into what is called Pine Tree. So this now is Pine Tree Road. We have some subdivisions, existing subdivisions that I'll dive into in later videos, but on the left there's Sawgrass, and I believe there's 3 entrances to this community, Sawgrass. On the right, we have a small park. There's a full court basketball outdoor court, a kids play area, and restrooms. Here on the left is another entrance to Sawgrass. That's the second one, and the third one is coming up. To the right, we have a smaller home community. This is Kaylee Court. There's some homes in there within like the 1,100 to almost 1,800 square foot range. Then again, Sawgrass here on the left, that's the last entrance. And then we have a newer community, the Reserve at Pine Tree, on the right. I'm trying to get in this footage before it rains. It looks like it's going to be a rainy day here in Florida. Excuse me. As we continue going, we are going east. There is a house of worship here. This one is called Canoe Creek Christian Church, I believe. Yep. Canoe Creek Christian Church. It's a pretty large building. And now this is just a straight stretch of road, Pine Tree. And to either side, left or right, you will find, this is more of an agricultural zoned area. It's a kind of rural feel. Most of the homes here will have, I'd say, about an acre. You will have mixed homes between manufactured homes and single-family homes that are constructed probably mostly in block. But these homes, they have ample yard space. Some of them are older, some of them are newer and still being constructed by people that choose their own custom builders. So you can do that here if you find a lot. You can buy a lot and then hire a custom builder to build whatever floor plan that you would like, and you kind of have no HOA, free open living. Some people have livestock. You run into people that have horses around here. I haven't seen goats, but I'm pretty sure there's people with goats. The big thing here is chickens and roosters. So you will hear roosters throughout the day if you're in this area. You can probably see, I don't know if you can see it in this video, but to the right, there's a pad, foundation pad that somebody started building their house. This house to the right was built about 2 years ago. So that's just kind of illustrating what we have around this area. So we're driving toward, the whole purpose of today's video, we're driving toward a community, and there is actually 2 communities in this area. On this particular video, I'm going to highlight DR Horton. Actually, I'll go through both. So before we get to the DR Horton community, which is Buena Lago, there's going to be one on our right-hand side by KB Homes. I haven't done too many features on KB Homes, but they do exist in this area. The area we're going toward is an area that has not been really developed by builders yet. As we come up to the stop sign, we kind of dead end and either can make a left or a right. This road is called Hickory Tree, and Hickory Tree eventually turns into Narcoossee Road. If you're familiar with the area, Narcoossee Road will run you all the way into Lake Nona, which is like the hot topic around these parts for real estate. But a lot of people spill over into this area of St. Cloud because it's close proximity to Lake Nona, easy access without the prices and the taxes. So if we go left, that area has been developed, and I will do future videos on that. But here we're hanging a right. And you're going to see more of the same. You're going to see a lot of open space, people with large lots, no HOAs, and then you will see a random home community here in probably less than a minute. This is the KB Home community. It's not as big as Buena Lago, but they are putting up homes for sale there. I will follow up with some in-studio details as far as what floor plans and such. This is just what I'm recording now is just to give you a feel of the area leading into these communities. But these two builders purchased land to develop. I have to do further research to find out if there will be continued development after these communities are fully sold. But I know that these communities, the builders are always looking for land. So if we continued on this road, this would also eventually, it's really weird, this would eventually dead end into 192, and if we go in the reverse, if we would have made a left at that split, it also would have went into 192, but would have continued over through 192. This is a fire station to our right, just for reference. But if we go in the reverse, it would have continued all the way to Lake Nona. This way that we're going, it will dead end into Harmony. Well, into 192, which is Harmony. Looks like KB Homes was right there on the right, and I didn't give you the update. Buena Lago is here on the left, and there are a ton of homes that have gone up already. I can show you previous drone footage of what this looked like prior, but they are selling homes. Here's the official entrance. The builder again, DR Horton. I'll throw up the drone here in a little bit, but it's amazing to see. You'll always hear me say this. It's amazing to see how these builders will take a massive plot of land and turn it around within a year or two. So we've got a nice entryway. We've got a median in the middle. I'll drive you to the left. You see that already as we came in that there are homes that are up. I'm going to hang a right here, and we'll just kind of look around. So by my research, they are saying on the website that there are 6 home floor plans that they sell here. The Cali, which I have highlighted in prior videos, and the Hayden are the models. And I have those. I'll throw the links up on the screen right now. I have those model tours available. Let me hang a right here because there's some townhomes over on this side. Let me see if you can see those. Yeah, you can kind of see those there on the right side. Not sure if these are all spoken for, but I know that as I was on the website today, this is as of today, June 15th, 2023, the day of this recording, they had 25 homes available, according to the website. So all of this to the right, this is being constructed into townhomes. Now here's a secondary entrance / exit to our right. Not the official entryway with a nice marquee, but it is a separate exit and entrance that's good for traffic flow. Lots of homes here. Some people have moved in, others are just being constructed still. Well, it's kind of tight in here, it gets kind of crazy. Slide through here. Thank you, sir. All right. So you can see it's a lot of stuff that's going on here. Nice sod truck here putting in people's sod. They have nice elevations. They have some nice elevations here. I believe I featured some of these elevations from previous videos that I put out last year. Kind of like some modern type funky stuff. As you can see, I'll pause here. This looks like it's going to continue going forward, but it hasn't been developed yet. And out in the distance, you saw all of those lots. I'll capture that in drone for you. There's supposed to be a community pool going in here and some nature spaces. But we may not be at the point just yet for that. There's a nice little pond here, and here's a roundabout. Here we go, amenity center coming soon. So it looks like this amenity center is going to be, yep. Let me see if you can see this sign. It's going to be right on the water. I'll put up a better picture when I edit this video. I look weird doing this. But this is really nice. It's always nice when they try to bring in the water into the community. You know, you can do probably fishing here, nice naturescapes for the people to see. Looks like there's going to be a cabana. Yep, pool and cabana. Not sure what else they have here, but it's very nice. It's on the water. So that's going to go right here at the end of this roundabout. Future road to the right. I'll come around this way. There's not much more to drive around and see. So I will, here in a few seconds, pop out and I will throw the drone up into the air. Let me drive you around this side. So you're getting a feel for how expansive this is currently. I'm not going to go through here because it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on. So let me go ahead and do my famous 3-point turn. And so I will park right here, and I'm going to toss that drone up, guys. All right, everyone, so here's a drone shot. This is the entryway where we drove in. You can see a nice aerial shot of the beautiful trees, the homes, and far, far in the distance, I believe that's Alligator Lake. And then you see the reservoir or the pond here at the end where we were in that roundabout turn. But you can see the development already. Again, there are lots of homes for sale here. We're going to see how far we get with this drone. Those model homes are right center screen. To the right, we've got townhomes. Looks like some people have moved in already, but there's plenty more available and plenty more to come. Lots of parking spaces, as you can see. That road to the right is where we came in on, and that continues on to 192. That is Hickory Tree. So let me go ahead and fly you through. Take a forward approach here. So let's look at the land that is available. We're going to go over, it looks like a canal is over here for water management on the right-hand side. We drove this road. And so this is going down. Looks to be future developed or developed sometime in the future. Home sites going all the way down here. This is going to be nice, guys. I'm not sure how far they get toward that lake. And I'm not sure if you're going to have lake access. But let's see how far we get here. So let me take some time to remind you that my YouTube special for anybody that is a loyal fan, subscriber, if you allow me to represent you, I will give you 25% of my commissions whenever I represent you on the buying side toward your closing costs, rate buy downs. In new construction, you probably can use it toward upgrades too, however that you can use that. That is my thank you, guys, to you for allowing me to help you on your journey. Looks like we're stopping here. Area looks a little marshy, but I think there's a barrier there. Let me go back here. Yeah, that's probably where we're ending here as far as land, but you'll see that is lake, the Alligator Lake in the background. It's a nice lake for boating. Not sure if you have access here for boat docks. There's a nice little fire going there to the right. Looks like they're burning down some stuff. But that's how far this goes. Let's pull you over this way. So this has been developed, prepped, ready to go. Well, I shouldn't say ready to go in the sense that they're going to sell these lots right now, but it looks like it's well on the way to being ready for whenever they are ready to release. That's the thing about new home communities. With new home communities, they cannot sell land, even when it's prepped. They can't sell it until it is ready to be released. And the things that determine that are their ability to handle construction. I know even during the pandemic, when materials became more scarce, they had to pull back because they just couldn't handle the demand. And similarly now, if they have problems with permitting or anything like that, or just keeping up with the infrastructure, they will slow down the process on purpose to make sure that timelines are achievable and realistic. But it seems like in this community, there are a number of homes that have been constructed as spec homes. Spec homes are homes that are just made by the community, by the builder, with no homeowner committed to it, so that it's ready once, ready for people to come and buy. So if you were in the market right now and you wanted to buy a home, and you were looking at existing or pre-existing homes, stuff that is not brand new, usually people that are in a rush, or not in a rush, but you know what I'm saying, people that are ready to buy right now, usually those kind of buyers, typically they would go out and find whatever's on the market. And so what the new construction communities will do is that they'll build homes and they'll have them ready for you, so you have options. So you don't have to go just with an existing home. You can actually walk into a brand new home. The only difference is that you cannot select options, colors, upgrades. You're kind of stuck to whatever the builder has already committed to for that home. And usually they'll put in a few upgrades so it doesn't feel like a totally basic home. So as you're looking at pricing, here's a nice little shot of this roundabout. As you're looking at pricing, base pricing usually is for homes that are going to be constructed from scratch. When you're looking at spec homes are homes that are already in the construction phase, or homes that are already done and ready to move in. And so these homes will usually be a little bit more because they add in features that they know people will more than likely add on their own, like granite. They may upgrade flooring and put tile in certain areas and so on and so forth. So that's the difference between a spec home and a home that you would just buy and construct on your own. So let me go ahead and land the bird, bring in the drone. But this is what I wanted to do for you, to give you a sneak peek, well, not a sneak peek, a current peek at the status of Buena Lago, one of the newer home communities here in St. Cloud, Florida, by D.R. Horton, the builder. Give you one more panning shot. This is from that roundabout. Lots of homes are being constructed, people that have moved in. Oh, you know what? In the distance, you can see that is the KB home community. Let me see. I don't think I can zoom in. Oh, I can. All right. That is the KB home community. It's right across the street. So I will drive you either at the end of this video or in another video, drive you into that just so you can get an idea. But you can see how much smaller the KB home community is compared to this community. And in the distance, I don't know if you can see that water tower. That's where we started this video at. All reference points, guys. Guys, let me know what you think about this community down below. I'd love to know. Some people might think this community is too big for them. There's a smaller community right across the street, KB Homes. I'll dive into that into a future video and eventually link it above. This is a nice community. It has a lot of lots. There's future longevity. I won't say it's going to be around forever, but obviously there's a lot of lots available. So I'd love to help you find the one that is appropriate for you and your family. I'd love to help you find the floor plan. I believe that there's 6 different floor plans going on in this community. It's a mixture of townhomes and homes. Also, there's a lot of inventory. So if you are interested, inventory, reach out to me and I'll give you the most up-to-date information on what's available. So for now, please hit that like, subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so that you get notified whenever there's new content. And thank you as always. Don't forget to ask about that 25% gift to you. I'll see you on the next video.